kind. I wonder what is on his mind. No, please stop messing around so we can go to Brian's house.
Welcome to my house. Welcome to the podcast. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go to the backyard right now and answer some of your questions.
Can't wait to answer your annoying questions now.
Hey, I'm out here in the backyard. We're going to read some questions from the fans, and I have Facebook open. So let's see what we have here today. Hannah asks, why is it my 7-year-old son stops crying whenever we play your songs? Wait till he understands the lyrics. He'll start crying, believe me. Brad, just got rejected by a girl. I feel bad. What do I do? Be careful, because that's how you turn gay. It is. If you get rejected by enough women, you will turn gay. A lot of people think that you're born that way, but you will... Oh, wait a minute. No, if you get rejected by enough women, you turn into a vegan. I'm sorry. The gay thing you're born with. You'll be fine. Go get a steak, get some pussy. Okay, what else do we have here? Michelle. Why do some men abandon their families in the name of not growing up, playing video games, etc.? Because video games are better than kids. I'm teasing. But I will say this. There is a point in there when a kid is still in diapers, about 2 years old, almost potty trained, but he's like eating adult food. You're giving him pizza and stuff like that. Do you remember the movie Hurt Locker, where that guy is chained up to all the bombs and they can't get him undone, and he's like, they're trying to undo it. He's screaming, help me, help me. And I would rather be him than face a 2-year-old diaper. But I know you want a serious answer. So, why won't guys take responsibility? There's a bunch of reasons. Some guys grow up late. Some guys don't grow up at all. Some guys are just assholes. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's your job to not spawn with an asshole. And I know that's blaming the victim, but I see this constantly. I see unhappy women, and they're with jerks, total jerks. And these guys, I went to school with them. They were jerks when they were 5 years old. They were little dicks on the playground. And when they were in junior high, they were dicks. High school, on into the workforce, jerks, all of them. And then they marry a nice girl, they have kids, they shit on their family, they're still jerks, and then the woman goes, I can't believe he's a jerk. How did you think it was going to end, Madame Curie? I'm sorry. Like I said, that's blaming the victim. But it just blows my mind that people make such poor choices and then they can't figure out how that possibly happened. Old saying that I think is really true. Women marry men thinking that they're going to change them. And men marry women thinking that that woman's never going to change. And they end up both being wrong. Okay. Nick. He asks, if a tree falls on a woman in the forest, what was she doing out of the kitchen? Nice. And there's a case in point, right there. Nick, he's going to get a hold of a nice girl, he's going to have a kid, and he's going to shit on his family, and they're going to go, whoa, what happened? Did you read this? Nick's a dick. So if you're sleeping with Nick, don't. Stop it. That goes for any Nick. I have never met a Nick that I liked. Actually, not one. So... any Nick, if there's a Nick in your life, kick him to the curb. He's gone. Let's see, next. Rachel, I want to move to California. Any advice? Yeah, don't. I'm serious. I know it looks cool out here and everything. I've lived here my whole life, and I'm used to it, so I really don't see until I go away for a while and I come back and I'm like, good Lord. It's a screwed up place. And I'm no fortune teller. And I don't know anything about you, but I can tell you this. I can promise you this. And that is, if you come to California, you will end up living in your car and selling homemade porn that you make on your iPhone. And that's best case scenario. That's after you spend 3 or 4 years as Charlie Sheen's drug mule. Stay in Nebraska. Stay. Nebraska. In case you're Native American. Just make sure.
Dicks in the news, dicks in the news, dicks in the news, dicks in the news, dicks in the news.
People Magazine's Sexiest Man of the Year edition came out. You know who won? Bradley Cooper. Quick, picture his face. You can't? I wonder why. Could it be because nobody knows who he is and he's a douchebag? I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm just saying. Sexiest man? What, Paul Rudd wasn't available? Zach Galifianakis all booked up? And the problem with People Magazine is they have given this award to George Clooney and Brad Pitt for the last 20 years, and they've just run out of people to give it to now. And frankly, I'm a little miffed that they overlooked me again this year. I'm 53 years old. Realistically, how many more chances do I have at this? 15, 20? And by then, I'll end up on People Magazine's Longest Balls and Earlobes edition. Hi, if you're like me, you probably put off Christmas shopping till the very last minute. And so, fortunately, I've got some gift ideas for you guys, help you out. And this first thing is one of my favorites. This is a banana guard, and I love this thing. It will protect your banana. It'll keep your banana firm and fresh, keeps it from getting soft. And the best thing is, if you're feeling a little bit playful, it comes in glow-in-the-dark green. So, this thing is one of my favorites too. It's a peekaroo. Yeah, it's like a Snuggie with an alien hole here to keep the little one safe. And another great thing about this is once your critter actually outgrows it, you can use it for cold weather tailgating. If you're wondering what to cook for the family this year, I suggest a bacon wrapped turkey. Can't you taste that already? It's a bacon wrapped turkey, carefully woven bacon, stuffed with 8 cubes of butter. And I think your family is going to appreciate that. They're going to like that a lot this Christmas. And why not savor that taste as long as you can? After dinner, brush your teeth with some bacon-flavored toothpaste. Do your mouth a favor. Clean it with something that tastes like meat. Also, what else do we have here? Oh, my favorite thing. Girls, you're going to love this. Hello Kitty vibrator. You didn't know they made them, did you? You're welcome. Yes, they actually do. And believe me, you can rub yourself a wrong time with this pink devil. Absolutely. I happen to have one right here with me. This is the biggin. They call this the biggin, and it's like a 2-man operation. I think that somebody has to hold it, and I'm not sure, but it. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Ladies, you could chip a tooth with this thing. Be careful. If you're still out of ideas, I have one last thought, and that is Carney Man the book and the artist formerly known as Guitar Guy CD. Both available at brianhainer.com in time for Christmas. Knock yourself out. Thanks for stopping by. Merry Christmas, everybody. See you next week.
There was so much to see at Brian's house, but now he wants us to leave Brian's house. Wish that we could stay, but he told us to go away.